Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Secret Agent by Wuschel. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have German whisper lines in the grid. Adjacent digits on the line, like these two, these two, these two, they have a difference of at least 3. So if I were to put, say, a 6 here, this could be a 1, 2, or 3, because those have a difference of at least 3. This is difference 5, difference 4, difference 3. But 4 or 5 would not be allowed because that's a difference of only 1 or 2. Obviously, if there was, say, a diagonal line, we couldn't do 6, 6 either, because that's a difference of 0. So difference of at least 3 on German whisper lines. And then we also have these black dots. So digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. That means one's exactly double the other. So if there was a 2 here, this could be a 1 because 2 is double 1, or this could be a 4 because 4 is double 2. Not all black dots are necessarily given. That just means if I have, say, a 2, 4 here, there could have been a black dot. There's not, and that's perfectly fine. We're allowed to put 2, 4 next to each other outside of black dots. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, how should we get started? So when it comes to German whisper lines, the digits you want to think about first are 3 and 4. So think about this. Like let's say I put a 3 here. What goes next to a 3? Well, the only digit that can go next to a 3 is a 6, which means this would have to be a 6 and this would have to be a 6. And these two cells see each other, so they're not allowed to repeat the 6. So let's actually mark. Let's see, this cell can't be 3, this cell can't be 3, and actually all 3 of these could be 3. So it's just these two that can't be 3, and same with 4. 4 requires 1. So these can't be 3 or 4. This one can't be 3 or 4. Oh, there's a surprising number that can be. This can't be 3 or 4, this can't be 3 or 4, and this can't be 3 or 4. Interesting. So maybe that's not what we need to think about. Okay, instead what we're going to think about are these black dots. So there are basically 2 groupings of black dots. There's the 1, 2, 4 grouping and the 3, 6 grouping, and 5 can't go on the black dot at all. So you can't do 2 and a 5. You can't do 2.5 with a 5, and you can't do 10 with a 5, because those don't exist in Sudoku. So one of these will be from 1, 2, 4 and have a 2 on it, and the other will be a 3, 6, because we can't do a 1, 2 and a 2, 4, right? So the question is, are we restricted on, I feel like 3, 6 involving, let's see, 3, 6 involves the 3. We could do 1, 2 instead of 2, 4 though. So we don't have to involve the 4 in the other one. All right, let's think about 3, 6 here, because that sounds like it might be the most restrictive. Yeah, so that's a problem, right? Because if this was, I guess this can't be 3, I guess is the first problem. Because if this was 3, this would have to be 6, but then this would also have to be 6 because of the black dot. So could we do 6, 3 this way is the question. Well, if this was, yeah, we can't, because this would then be a 6. So that's not going to work. The 3, 6 is over here, and then this is from 1, 2, 4 and contains a 2. Now, this can't be 3 because this can't be 6. So this is the 6, this is the 3. Now 4 is too close to 6, so that's a 1 or a 2. So now what we can think about is how German whisper lines will always flip between low and high. They go back and forth. Low, in this case, high, low, high, low, high, low. Because we're either going to be subtracting 3 or adding 3. You can't subtract 3 twice. You can't add 3 twice. So we're going to go from this 6, which is high. I can start coloring. These are going to end up high, and then these are going to end up low. And low is 1, 2, 3, and high is 4, 5, 6. So let's just naively put those in there. This can't be a 3 because this can't be a 6. This can't be a 4 for the reasons we talked about. It would need a double 1. So we already get quite a bit of info there. Now, we don't know if this is low or high, but what are the digits we still need? We need the 1, 4 that's not used, and we also need a 5. What can I do with this? Well, the 3 is low. Okay. We know there's a low and a high involved in these 2 cells because it goes every other. So we don't know which is which, but one of them's low and one of them's high because they're connected on a German whisper. So we only get 3 lows in the row and they're accounted for here. So this one has to be high and it's not 1 because it's high. And so now we can color the rest of this line with the same orange and blue for low and high. So let's just naively put 1, 2, 3 here and 4, 5, 6 here. We can clean that up. So this can't be a 3 because that can't be next to a 6. This can't be a 4 because it'd be double 1. This can't be a 4 because it'd be double 1. So we get the 5. That's not a 5. That's not a 5. We could do 4, 1 here. That's not a problem. But this has to be the 4 for the box, and it's high. Okay, what else can we do here? So we need a 3 down here, and we also need the other 5, 6. So this is 3, 5, 6, and it has the 3 in it. Unfortunately, these are different low high, so we don't know what that means for us. Well, this can't be 3. Again, 3 needs to be double 6, so this isn't going to be the 3. So this is the 3, and now we can color. That's low, that's low, that's low. These 3 are high. And so then this is low, so it's a 1. This is high, so it's a 4 going with the 2. That's a 1. This is 2 or 3. I think it could be 3, actually. And then this is 5 or 6. Actually, this has to be 6 because it's next to a 3. That makes that a 4, which goes with 1. Makes that a 2. This is a 2, which has to go with 5. That's not a, sorry, that's not a 2. This could still be 3, 6. Okay, this is the other low for the row, and it can't be 3, so it's 2, making that 3 and that 6, that 5. Okay, this is working out. So we know that this is going to be 2, 4, 5, and we know this is going to be 1, 3, 6. So let's clean that up. This has to be 4. 4 is high. 1, 3 is always low. And so now we need the 4 for this column, which goes there. Let's see, this is 1, 5, or 6, and then this is 3 or 6. Probably just Sudoku at this point. In fact, it has to be just Sudoku at this point. We need 3 and 6 here. We need 1, 2, 5 here. That's not a 2. And then we need 2, 4, 5 here. So 4, 5 is high. I don't have to keep coloring, but I will. I'll just finish the grid. Oh, it must be this here. Is there a problem with 3? Yes, there is a problem with 3, 6. Now that we have this penciled, if this were 3, 6, watch, look, this has no value. So we're not allowed to do 3, 6. So this has to be a 1. Doesn't mean this has to be 5, but that has to be 1. That gives us all these digits. All right, gets the 6 here, 5 and 3, 3 and 6. We better finish the coloring. Oop, deet, deet, doot. All right, so these are low. That's low, and that's low. And then the rest should be high. They did that right. So we get the 5, the 2, the 3, the 1, and the 6. There we go. Nice puzzle, Wuschel. I enjoyed that break-in with the black dots here, where this couldn't be 3, 6. That was neat. And then this couldn't be a 3 either. So yeah, recognizing how these black dots interact was definitely important for the puzzle. And then just doing the coloring thing was very helpful. Also recognizing that all of your lows were used up in these 5 cells, forcing this to be the 5 was an important step. So let me know how you did on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.